Hello everyone. Today we are going to discuss about what are high risk pregnancies. So the high risk pregnancies are the one where there is any medical or physical factor which may complicate the pregnancy at any stage or may alter the course of delivery. So what are the factors which can come under high risk pregnancy? So starting from the patient factor, age of the woman. So extremes of age. Though we don't see so much of teenage pregnancies these days, teenage pregnancies are considered as high risk pregnancies. Women above 35 years of age, because they are at high risk for having babies with chromosome problems or with medical disorders like diabetes or high blood pressure complicating their pregnancy. The physical attributes like weight of the women who are too thin or whose body mass index is too high, they may have certain complications in their pregnancy. Too tall a woman or too short women may have different shapes of pelvis which may alter the course of labor and put them at a risk for cesarean delivery. Coming to the medical reasons why we can label a woman as a high risk pregnant woman, it could start from any breathing issues like bronchial asthma, any cardiac diseases which she might have had from childhood or recently detected, any liver or kidney ailment, metabolic problems like their diabetes either before pregnancy or which has come during the course of pregnancy, high blood pressure, women who may have epilepsy earlier on, women who have had psychiatric issues like schizophrenia or depression or anxiety issues, women who might have had a previous delivery by a cesarean, more than one cesarean is again high risk pregnancy, women who may have previous miscarriages, recurrent miscarriages are also labeled as high risk pregnancy. Women who have conceived after a lot of fertility treatments, say IUI or IVF, are also considered as high risk pregnancy. And women who have a negative blood group, one, because it is a rare blood group, and second, if their spouse is of a positive blood group, then there could be some blood group incompatibilities and certain things need to be monitored during their pregnancy. So all these come under the category of high risk pregnancy. So what can we do about it, or how to reduce the number of high risk pregnancies that we are dealing with? So first, we always talk about pre-pregnancy counseling or preconceptional counseling, where we would advise the couple to see a doctor while planning for pregnancy so that most of these problems can be discussed. Suppose they are on any medication, we can change them to something which can be continued comfortably all through the pregnancy. We can alter the doses. Suppose they are on thyroid medication or diabetes medicines, we can change them in such a way that they are brought down to the minimal dosages and we can help them continue the pregnancy in a comfortable way. During the course of pregnancy, regular consultations, regular blood screenings, so that all these are kept under control, and at the time of delivery, choosing between a natural birth and a cesarean depending on the risk factors. But to conclude, I would say that preconceptional or pre-pregnancy counseling is the key, where many of these high risk factors can be eliminated or can be kept under control so that we can reduce the number of women with these risk factors.